Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the channel where we cut through glossy brochures, showroom hype, and staged marketing shots to bring you the real-world experience of the cars that actually matter. If you're new here, buckle up, because this is the place where cars are more than just status symbols and spec sheets. They're machines that should stir something inside you the moment you sit behind the wheel. Today, we're diving into a car that has long defined what it means to be the ultimate luxury sedan, the 2026 Mercedes-Benz S-Class. This isn't just a car, it's a benchmark, the kind of machine other automakers look at when they're trying to figure out how far behind they are. And for 2026, Mercedes claims the S-Class has become smarter, more refined, and even more of a sanctuary on wheels. Let's see if that claim holds up. Exterior. The first thing you notice when you approach the 2026 S-Class is how commanding yet subtle it looks. Mercedes has resisted the temptation to go overly aggressive or futuristic. Instead, what you get is a design that communicates wealth and taste without shouting. At the front, the massive grille dominates, now with finer chrome detailing that catches the light just enough to draw attention without feeling gaudy. The LED digital light headlamps are razor sharp, looking like precision instruments rather than simple lights. Each headlight unit can project patterns on the road, guiding you with warnings or arrows, which is both a party trick and genuinely useful. The hood stretches long and proud, crowned with the iconic three-pointed star, standing tall like a badge of authority. Standing in front of it, the S-Class still feels like it belongs in front of grand hotels, embassies, and private airports. From the side profile, the car looks even more elegant. The proportions are absolutely spot on: long wheelbase, short overhangs, and that classic flowing shoulder line that runs from nose to tail. Mercedes has pushed the wheels further out, giving the sedan a planted stance, and you can now get up to 21-inch alloys with intricate multi-spoke designs that scream luxury without leaning into sportiness. The flush door handles pop out as you approach, and the chrome accents are placed with restraint, outlining the windows rather than drowning the car in shine. The length, especially in the long wheelbase version, is commanding. It's the kind of car that makes you slow down just to look at it roll past. It doesn't rely on wild cruises or gimmicks. It's a masterclass in proportion and presence. Walk around to the back, and the 2026 S-Class greets you with an understated finish. The taillights are slim, wrapping around the body with an almost jewel-like glow when illuminated. The light signature has been updated with more intricate detailing, giving it a futuristic touch while keeping the sophistication intact. The chrome strip that runs between the lights ties the whole rear together, and the exhausts are hidden behind a clean bumper design, signaling that this is about quiet confidence rather than flashy displays of power. Even the trunk lid looks sculpted, with just enough lines to make it interesting without disturbing the elegant theme. It's a design that whispers rather than shouts, and that's exactly what S-Class buyers want. Interior. Step inside, and you're greeted with what feels less like a car interior and more like the lounge of a private jet. The cabin of the 2026 S-Class is drenched in leather, wood, and metal, but it's the way everything is integrated that makes it special. The massive OLED touchscreen dominates the center console, but unlike some rivals, it feels like it belongs here rather than looking like a tablet glued to the dash. The screen runs the latest MBUX system, and the graphics are sharp, fluid, and intuitive. Voice commands have improved to the point where it actually feels like talking to a smart assistant rather than barking commands at a stubborn robot. The driver gets a fully digital instrument cluster with 3D display options that give a sense of depth, and the augmented reality head-up display projects navigation arrows directly onto the road in your line of sight. Everywhere you look, touch, or rest your hand feels like a reminder that Mercedes still knows how to build the best cabins in the business. The seats are thrown as a heated, cooled, massaging, and adjustable in more ways than you thought possible. Rear passengers, especially in the long wheelbase version, get almost as much luxury as the driver. Reclining seats, individual screens, wireless charging, and even an optional fridge are available. The Burmester 4D surround sound system transforms the car into a concert hall, with speakers not just around you but built into the seats. so you feel the music as much as you hear it. Ambient lighting with 64 colors washes through the cabin, reacting to driving modes or even your climate control settings, making the car feel alive. This isn't just luxury, it's sensory theater. But of course, the S-Class isn't just about looking and feeling good. Performance under the hood. The 2026 model offers a lineup of engines designed to deliver smooth, effortless power. The range starts with a mild hybrid inline-six, producing around 380 horsepower, paired with a 48-volt system that adds extra torque and efficiency. Move up, and you've got a V8 with over 500 horsepower that makes acceleration seamless, with zero drama. The plug-in hybrid version offers up to 60 miles of electric-only driving, which means you can glide silently through city traffic and save the V8 growl for the open road. All engines are paired with a silky 9-speed automatic, and 4MATIC all-wheel drive ensures that power is always distributed smoothly and confidently. What really sets the S-Class apart, though, is how it feels on the road. The air suspension with adaptive damping reads the road ahead and adjusts in real time, making potholes and bumps practically disappear. On the highway, it's whisper quiet, with double-glazed windows and noise-canceling tech creating a cocoon around you. Rear-wheel steering makes this massive sedan surprisingly maneuverable in tight city streets, while at higher speeds, it makes lane changes smoother and more stable. And then there's the semi-autonomous driving tech. This is one of the most advanced systems available, capable of handling stop-and-go traffic, lane changes, and even hands-free driving in certain conditions. It's not just a car you drive via, it's a car that can drive with you. As for pricing, the 2026 S-Class is not cheap, but then again, nobody expects it to be. The base model starts around $115,000, while the V8 versions push closer to $140,000. The plug-in hybrid sits somewhere in between, but once you start adding the luxury packages, executive rear seat options, and Burmester sound system, you can easily find yourself well past $170,000. But that's the price of entry into a world where comfort, technology, and prestige converge. For the buyers who can afford it, the cost isn't just for a car, it's for an experience, a symbol, and in some ways, a lifestyle. So, after spending time with the 2026 Mercedes-Benz S-Class, what's the verdict? It continues to do what it has always done, set the standard for luxury sedans. It's elegant without being flashy, comfortable without being boring, and packed with technology that actually enhances the experience rather than overwhelming you with gimmicks. It may not be the sportiest luxury sedan, but that's not the point. The S-Class is about arriving in style, traveling in comfort, and reminding the world that you don't need to shout to be heard. That's going to wrap up this review here on Car Flash. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Mercedes-Benz S-Class, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment below letting us know what you think. Does the S-Class still deserve its throne, or are rivals catching up? Until next time, this is Car Flash, signing off where the showroom hype ends, and the real story begins.